Hey, friends, have you ever woken up and thought, is this it? Am I stuck in this job for the next 10, 15, or even 20 years? You've maxed out your pay, snagged every promotion, and taken advantage of every company perk available to you, and still something's missing. Well, you're not alone. 58% of employees over the age of 50 feel trapped in their careers, battling burnout or a job that just doesn't fit anymore. Every day, I see workers over the age of 40 experiencing a midlife career crisis, what I call the great disconnect. Hi, I'm Michelle, a career coach who's been there. And today, we're diving into what causes this crisis and 3 actionable steps to turn it into your biggest opportunity. So stay till the end and let's get started. So, what is a midlife career crisis? Well, it's that point when you start feeling stuck, burned out, bored, or like your job no longer aligns with who you are. And it's not just having a bad day. It's a pileup of burnout, misaligned values, fading growth opportunities, and sometimes feeling like you're aging out of the workplace. And this phenomenon is spreading fast as people tend to stay in their jobs longer. Technology is shaking things up, and the economy is throwing some major curveballs left and right. And I personally have been there as a principal during the pandemic. My job was becoming increasingly stressful as I became a caregiver for a terminally ill family member. The burnout hit super hard, and I knew that things had to change. And today, my clients, midlife professionals like you, tell me every single day that they feel invisible or that they have anxiety about the future or that their work just doesn't seem to matter anymore. Sound familiar? Well, the good news is this crisis isn't chaos. It's a wake-up call. And dare I say, an opportunity. So let's break down the causes. First up, burnout, but not that I'm tired kind, more of the slow, creeping stress that builds up over years. Mental Health America says that over 50% of workers 40 and up experience burnout symptoms. But why? When it comes to midlife burnout, you're not just working too many hours or taking on a heavy workload. You're probably also raising kids, taking care of ailing parents, managing your own personal health issues, or trying to save for retirement while you send your teens to college. I mean, that's a lot. Younger coworkers may not feel this, but for us, these triggers build up. You've probably found yourself abandoning sleep, hanging out with your friends and socializing and exercising just to keep up with all these extra demands that hit at midlife. But that truthfully only makes things worse. Burnout isn't just exhaustion. It's a signal that you need to rethink and realign your priorities. Next is boredom. If you've been in your role for a while, more than likely you have mastered it. Congratulations on that. But now those tasks are so very routine and boring. Meanwhile, your growth opportunities are drying up. Gallup reports that 55% of workers over 40 are disengaged in their work, often because there are just no challenges left. I recently worked with a client who took on extra work responsibilities just to keep herself engaged. But what she did was increase her workload, and that was burning her out. She started spending more and more time on job boards, just daydreaming of something better. If your job feels like a hamster wheel, it's not you. It's a sign that your career is no longer growing with you. Then there's values misalignment. In your 20s and 30s, you chase promotions and paychecks, and that's totally normal. But now you want work that means something, and you want a job that aligns with what you value most. If your company expects you to work evenings and weekends, but you value spending quality time with your family, that's just going to plant seeds of dissatisfaction. You might even start regretting past career choices. But here's the truth. It isn't 20-year-old or 30-year-old you's fault. That person just had different priorities. It just so happens that today you crave purpose over quotas. This gap that you're feeling between the life you have and the life that you want, it's real and it feels urgent. And finally, there are external triggers. These are things like layoffs, ageism, or changes in the workforce like AI automation that may impact your job and it causes you to rethink your career. AARP says that 35% of workers over the age of 50 say that they feel like they're facing ageism in the workplace or when they're searching for a job. And older workers are usually the ones targeted first for layoffs because they are the most expensive to maintain. And job searches can be really tough if an employer thinks that you are headed into retirement soon. And these factors hit your confidence hard. 25% of job seekers over the age of 45 report a lower self-esteem. And I've seen it in clients who feel like they're forced to settle for less. So, how do you turn this crisis into an opportunity? Remember this: preparation over panic and action over planning. Now, here are 3 actions you can take to put you in control. Number 1, do a little self-assessment to gain clarity. This step is imperative. Start by reflecting on your strengths, your goals, and your values. Journal, talk to family, or even work with a career coach to answer this question. What do I want from my career in the next 5 to 10 years, and why do I want it? Get super specific. I want to retire in 10 years is a wish. It isn't a plan. If you want a hybrid schedule or meaningful, purposeful work, then name it. Get clear on it. I wanted a career that I could take with me anywhere so I could be there for my family when they needed me. My career at the time couldn't offer it to me, so I created what I wanted. Clarity is your roadmap. Number 2, rebuild your network. AARP says that 85% of workers over the age of 50 find new roles through their network. And 70% of jobs aren't even publicly posted, which means that you're not going to find them on LinkedIn or Indeed. And don't just network to get a job. Create meaningful relationships with people and grow your knowledge. Attend industry events. Aim to meet 5 to 10 people, and then after 2 to 3 days, follow up with them. Meet with them for coffee. Reconnect with old colleagues. Join LinkedIn groups in your particular industry or for the job that you're looking to enter if you're doing a career pivot. Or find a mastermind or create your own mastermind. This is what I know. Share value and your network will grow. And then number 3 is learning new skills. If there is a job in your industry that you want to get, but then you feel uncomfortable and think that you don't have the skills today, close those gaps. 1/3 of workers over the age of 45 feel that their skills are outdated, but you can fix that. Learn high demand skills like AI tools or digital marketing. There's a lot of free information out there on YouTube or through something like Coursera. And then here's a little bonus tip. Apply those new skills to the work you're currently doing. That way, you can put it on your resume as experience. Or take those skills and use them in a side hustle. Again, you're gaining experience. 20% of over 50 workers freelance. They consult or teach online. And this can be a way to create a path, one that you control towards retirement. Your midlife career crisis is not a dead end. It is your opportunity to create your career path. This is your chance to redefine who you are. Now, I want to go back and tell you about my client. After a full year of checking out job boards and daydreaming about having something better, she finally contacted me. We totally redid her resume. She nailed her interviews and she landed a job she loves. And she did it in under a month. And I'm telling you this to encourage you. You can do the same. So, what's driving your midlife career crisis? Is it burnout, misaligned values, boredom, or something else? Go ahead and drop it in the comments below. Those 3 tips that I mentioned above, planning your career path based on what you value, learning new skills, and networking strategically, all specifically for my over 40 crowd. I'm dropping in-depth videos on those topics and more. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out. Your career is not over after 40, my friends. It is just getting started and you can do it on your terms. So let's redefine, reinvent, and choose your direction together. Click on the video showing on your screen now if you would like to watch another one just like this one, and I'll see you next time.